Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Peace be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our today's topic is why the male population is shrinking and the case for polygyny, where a man marries multiple wives. Islam is the only religion that not only legislates polygyny in the Quran, but has put a control measure downwards. One, that it has to be for the maximum. You can go, beyond 4 women. And also has stated that when you don't have the ability to act equal, you should desist from it. But today we'll be talking about why is it for the men and not for the women? Because we have lots of argument here and there where women will be like, why is it for the men and not for the women? And that's because the population of men is lower than the population of women. And that's what we're going to be discussing. Why? The question, why is the population of men shrinking? So the population of men is shrinking due to these reasons. Number one, war. Over time, historically, war has claimed the lives of male. Whenever there is war, we have the men fighting the men, and the women and the children are being protected. Using Russia as a case of study, Russia suffered a high male mortality rate during the two World War, World War I and World War II. And they suffered, most of the men died during the war. This is a fact that reduced the population of men so much. Also, when you talk about incarceration, we have most men in the prison compared to women. We have most men in the prison compared to the women. So these are other factors. Then the third is we have risky jobs, dangerous jobs. Men work in dangerous places. For example, construction. Building construction has claimed lives of many men, boys, male, children. And you talk about manufacturing, lots of men have lost their limbs, their life, and it further more affects because there are dangerous chemical toxin that they might inhale, and that's why we have most cases that we have more widows than widowers. You understand? We have more women that have lost their husband compare to the other way around. So men, this thing might not even kill them, but over time it affects their health, and that is why we know most men die easier than women. So also we have logging, we have other dangerous jobs. Okay, we have mining too, very dangerous job which claims the lives of men. Also we have risky behaviors. Men are prone to risky behaviors like reckless driving, smoking, heavy smoking, alcohol, and other risky behaviors, even in sport and everything. We have other point like high suicide rates. Suicide among men are significantly higher compared to women due to societal pressure and mental health stigma. Also, we have cardiovascular diseases, which are more susceptible to men compared to women also. And this remains the number one leading cause of death. The consequences of the reduction of male population. You see, the reduction of male population can lead to social imbalance where we have more women in the dating pool and the ratio are imbalanced and we have more women left without partners. And in some countries we have where if a man and a woman, if a man decides to marry one wife, we'll be left with millions of women without a husband. And we know aside bearing children, both men and women needs a companionship. the love and care that comes with companionship, and and we human being are social being. Also, we ask, what is the solution? Every problem, we think of a solution. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the creator of the heavens and the earth, the creator of everything, knows this. And that is why He has made this legislation in the Quran that, men can take up to 4 wives. But now we have men who misuse this and do it wrongly. You understand? Because when you talk about justice, we're not talking about love. Nobody can love no man can love, can do justice regarding love. But justice is regarding how you perceive your time, your how you finance them and everything. But we know people who are doing it wrongly, and if you are doing it wrongly, we say it's not from Islam, because we have other religions that marry multiple wives. But in Islam, there are measures to it, what you should do and what not to do. You understand? So this is why the aspect of polygyny in Islam makes sense. You understand? Because it's not compulsory every man has more than one wife though. But if you have the power and you can do justice, you can take 2, you can take 3, you can 4. If you know you can do this justice, you maintain 1. You understand? So I thank you all for watching. We'll see next other time.